So have you ever heard the story of the fox and the hen? It's I think it's an Aesop's fable, where there's a hen who is hanging out on the top of a bush or like a tree or something, and this fox comes down to the base of the tree and says, "Oh, it's okay, hen, I'm not going to eat you today, because haven't you heard that all of the animals have agreed to get along with each other? Like every animal we've come together and we've agreed, putting aside all of our differences, we're only going to eat plants, not going to eat you, you can come on down." And the hen thought about this for a while, and she, at first she was like, "Oh, that's wonderful, I love this. It would be great to feel safe around everybody." And eventually, though, she remembered how sneaky the fox was, and she said, "Oh, wait, I hear something." And the fox said, "What do you hear?" She said, I think I hear dogs. I think I hear dogs coming. They're coming our way and they're barking. Can you hear that?" And the fox starts to run away right away. And the hen says, "Wait, where are you going? Aren't we all friends?" And the fox says, "Well, the dogs probably haven't heard yet that we're friends." I was thinking about that because Jesus tells, or we hear this story of Jesus, and he tells the Pharisees who have come to warn him. Now they have some potentially some ulterior motives in warning him, but they come and they tell him, "Herod, the king of Galilee, is going to kill you. You better run away." And at this point, Jesus is up there in Galilee, but he's coming down toward Jerusalem, and he says, "You can tell that old fox for me." And of course, when we call people foxes, what do we mean? That they're sneaky, like the fox who tried to trick the hen in the story. So Jesus was saying something about Herod. Herod was one of a whole family of really corrupt rulers who were ruling in that part of the world, and it was really complicated. But Herod, actually this guy's name was Herod Antipas. He killed Jesus' cousin, John the Baptist. Remember, we have these stories about John the Baptist. Well, Herod killed John the Baptist, and Herod was actually really paranoid about Jesus, because Herod thought that Jesus was the ghost of John the Baptist coming back to haunt him. And so, Herod, there's a proverb that says that the guilty man runs when no one pursues him. And that's sort of the other side of being crafty, right? But Herod is described as this fox, while Jesus, interestingly enough, describes himself as a hen. And I think that is a really, really beautiful image. You see, Jesus is going to Jerusalem. He knows that will be the end of his earthly life there at Jerusalem, when he will be arrested, when he will be betrayed, when he will stand in front of Herod Antipas, and Herod will judge him. He'll stand in front of the Roman ruler who is really in charge, and they will judge him, and they'll condemn him to death. And he's probably thinking about how his cousin John the Baptist died in Jerusalem. And so he laments Jerusalem, and he says, "Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you always are killing all the prophets, but how I long to gather you under my wings like a hen gathers her brood." It's this beautiful image of maternal love, this beautiful image, this feminine image of Jesus, of God, who desires to gather all of God's beloved under his wings, even perhaps the foxes, even the ones who betray Jesus, even the ones who ultimately kill him. This love that flows from Jesus in this moment is palpable in this story. And that's who Jesus is. He is the hen, and the fox is coming to the hen house. But rather than seek retribution, rather than seek safety, rather than run away so that he does not meet this terrible fate, he loves those who persecute him. He loves those who will ultimately kill him. And he seeks to gather all people, all of us under his wings in order to protect us and love us and show us the mercy of God. Hens and foxes and all. Amen.